Hi Leo, welcome to your love reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. These messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, feel free to check your other placements to see what else is going on. What's going on with Leo and the person they're currently dealing with? Leo and their current person. What's going on with Leo? All right. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. We have, for Leo, let's see. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like some of you, I get the vibe that there are some of you who have been kind of dwelling on the situation. You're needing to just kind of free yourself from that stuck energy. We have soulmate. I feel like this is peace of mind to remind you to just, relax, and give your relationship a chance. I just get the feeling that with this relationship, there could very well be a chance, for it. But I feel like worrying about it will make the situation more tense, more difficult. All right. We have worth waiting for, and we have reconciliation. So you see, like, there's nothing to worry about. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Sorry. I've been stuttering the past few days. This could be anyone, by the way. It doesn't have to be a person that you were romantically involved with, but I do feel like it is for a lot of you because of the give the relationship a chance card and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for a lot of you, there may have been a situation that was on pause. I'm hearing halt, a situation that was kind of, something is on pause here with you and your person, like you're on a break, or you just haven't spoken, or maybe there's been a disagreement. Let me get one of these cards for you. Leo and their current person, what's the deal? Six of Cups. This whole reading screams missing each other and reconnecting, but currently separated. We have memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So this is like really thinking about the past, but some of you are needing to kind of free yourself and just let go of the outcome of what it's going to be. All right. And just kind of, I just got the vibe that I just need to tell you to relax. I don't know why. It's like it's all going to happen. Now my ears are ringing like crazy. All right. We have Queen of Fire, which is you, Queen of Wands. We have stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. You know what I mean? It's like you got this. You and your person are going to make it no matter what, because for some of you, it's a soulmate connection. And you just need to kind of focus on you and do what you're doing, and things are going to fall into place. But we have the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh, which is another reconciliation card. Okay, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Again, relax. Okay, this is reconnecting, reuniting, all right? So let me get into your spread, Leo, and see what's really going on. Well, first, let me get some messages. What's your energy? What's Leo's energy towards their person? Leo's energy towards their person. Separation at a distance, but knowing that it's not quite over. I get the feeling that you just feel really uneasy about the situation right now. I feel like you're in a very uneasy position. Like, you feel really uncomfortable about this. It's almost like you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's coming. You know what I mean? Okay, the energy towards towards Leo. Energy towards Leo, the Chariot. This person, they kind of, right now at this moment, they're not making any moves towards you. Could be dealing with a Cancer. But this person seems really heartbroken about something, like something really bothered them, something really hurts them. They're feeling really upset about something at this time. And it's like they haven't gotten out of that feeling of sadness. They're not over whatever it is that you guys were arguing about or disagreed about. They're not over that. So they are still in that energy, and that's why they're not coming forward yet. I feel like they think about it and they think about you, but they're not acting on it because this pain is still here. Like they still have these thoughts in their head about the situation, and that kind of stops them from making that call or sending that text. You know what I mean? It's like they've got mixed, emotions going on, mixed emotions. They don't know how to feel right now. Even if it wasn't your fault or necessarily their fault, even if it was just an honest disagreement, they are still in their feelings about this. They're still feeling a way about this situation. 5 of Cups. So this relationship is not completely done. It's not completely, like, all hope is not lost, because we have the 5 of Cups. Both of you are probably crying over these 3 cups that have spilt, but we got 2 cups still standing, and we have the 10 of Wands, which means it's not over yet. And when you see these 10s in reverse, it means it looks like it's over, it feels like it's over, it seems like it's over, but it's not, because they're in reverse. It hasn't come to a completion, it hasn't come to an end. It just feels that way and it seems that way because both of you are kind of feeling it right now. All right, so let me look at the spread and see. What's going on with Leo and their person? Leo and their person. Get some more info on Leo and their person. So this person is they're definitely thinking about rebuilding what you guys have or had, working on the situation. 6 of Cups again. I get the vibe that you're both low-key missing each other. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Again, another card that would indicate moving on, but not quite moving on, So we have the Empress, could be a Libra for some of you, could be a fellow Leo, and it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I see, this person for some of you could have been a little bit controlling, like they like to control everything, the outcome, how things go. They like things to be their way, a little bit stubborn, a little bit bossy, kind of a Taurus energy for some of you. And they're viewing this relationship like they see the cracks in the relationship. I feel like this person sees where things are going wrong, and they know that they know what it takes to make things right, but then that kind of compromises the fact that they like control. This means that they'll have to compromise. This means that they'll have to adjust, and this person doesn't want to do that, and that's why probably why they're stuck in that energy and not wanting to come forward just yet, even though they're missing you like crazy. We got the 6 of Cups, but they're kind of just standing firm in what they believe in and how they think it should be. So they're just kind of being stubborn about the situation. I feel like pride is really there's a pride thing going on here with this person. They don't want to let go of their pride. They want to rebuild this relationship. They miss the connection, but they don't want to, hurt their pride and all of that. So we got the 2 of Swords in reverse. This person wishes they had more clarity. I feel like this person does have a lot of mental conflict. They wish they didn't have these issues simply because they want this relationship to work. They wish they didn't have this control issue. They wish they didn't have... They wish they weren't the way they are. Where did I get that from? Yeah, that P. Diddy song, Last Night. That's kind of weird. It came out of nowhere. Last Night by P. Diddy and Keisha Cole. So they wish they weren't the way that they are. They want to be a little bit less controlling, but they can't help it. They want to compromise, but that's going to take away from their pride. You know what I mean? It's like really stuck, this person. But they have to get it together if they want this to work. So we have the Two of Wands here. Some of you could be dealing with a long distance situation. But they kind of see you as not really making a decision on this. They feel like they don't have your help in this. Or your input, you know. So maybe you haven't reached out to them at all. And so they probably don't know how you feel about them at this point. Which kind of keeps them even more stuck, because it's like, if they haven't heard from you, if they reach out to you, it's going to hurt their pride, because they're going to be the one. They're going to look like they, you know, it's going to hurt their pride. They're not going to look so strong, you know, like they have it all together. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Right, this person really wants to come out of the cold. Like, there's so many reconciliation cards here. We have reconciliation itself. We have give your relationship a chance. Six of Cups, Three of Cups, this person, and now we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They want to come out of the cold. But pride, this person's pride is insane. Like, they're willing to stay stuck if they have to. But I feel like the feeling of them missing you is becoming overwhelming. It's getting stronger and stronger. Eventually they might give in. All right, it looks like they will, because we have all this reconciliation coming up. But if you're wondering what they're doing right now, they're stuck. They're stuck fighting with themselves, about themselves, because of themselves, you know. So we got the Eight of Wands, a lot of reversals. Eight of Wands in reverse here. This person wants to communicate, but they don't want to communicate. They're fighting with themselves about this communication, about saying something. Their pride is at their neck, you know. We got Strength in reverse. This person, they may just back down. As I said, I feel like they're kind of weakening. Like, the feelings towards you are getting stronger. The fact that they miss you, that's getting stronger. And eventually they will weaken and they will say something. They will back down. I feel like they're not as strong and tough as they are trying to appear. And eventually they're just going to start fighting with themselves and be honest about that. All right. So let's look at their situation with you. Why the Magician in reverse? What's going on with the... Oops. What's going on with the Magician in reverse? Three of Cups in reverse. Yep, there's that not wanting to communicate. Not wanting to communicate, not wanting to be the one who says something. This person, I feel like they don't even have it all together. They don't even know what to say for themselves either. It's like, if I do reach out to Leo, what would I say anyways? Like, they probably made a fool of themselves, or just, you know, messed everything up. I feel like they don't even know what to say. They're just trying to come off as strong, that they can survive without you, that they're good without you. But that's not the case, not with all these Six of Cups here. You know, why the Empress? Empress in reverse. Okay, there's just a stubborn energy that blocks this relationship, and it looks like their energy. They see that they are the problem, like the way they are. As I said, I feel like they wish they were not the way they are. You should listen to that song, that P. Diddy song last night. I feel like what he was saying in the beginning is relating to this. I'm not really getting the full words of the song in my head right now, but something's telling me that it kind of connects with this story. Like it would literally be what he's saying would be what your person is saying. So they kind of know what is wrong with this relationship, and they know that it's them. I feel like this person, they may have a lot of insecurities and fears that they're just not good enough for you. When I look at this Nine of Wands, there's like major fears, and I feel like they're in a comfort place right now. Even though they miss you a lot, they're in a place of comfort right now where they can miss you, but they can not have to worry about being rejected, about, you talking to other people, or, them losing you. They're in a safe place right now in their mind. But eventually, the fact that they miss you is going to overpower that need for safety, So, the Two of Wands, Six of Cups for the third time, okay? Six of Cups for the third time. They feel like you probably don't miss them, because this is in reverse, that you're probably not thinking about the past. They feel like you're probably giving your attention to other people. They see you as kind of exploring your options right now. Some of you maybe it's just how they're seeing you, but they feel like you might be exploring your options. Like, why wouldn't Leo be seeing someone else right now? But I feel like this is the fear that they have, that if they return, that it will be a competition between them and someone else. Maybe that's how it was before they left. Maybe it's vice versa. But I get the vibe that this person, they feel like there's competition, that they're competing with someone for you. Doesn't have to be what's true. This is just what's going on with them, what they're thinking in their head about the situation. Why the Two of Swords? Death, you see? This person, they wish to change. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. They wish that they could change the way they are, transform, change, evolve, grow. Because they go through a lot of pain. The way they are right now, the control, because the control is about them trying to control the situation so they don't get hurt, so they don't have to experience this Three of Swords. That's what the control is about, so that they, keep you in check or keep everything going their way, so they don't end up losing you to someone else or feeling like there's competition or, those fears. And I feel like this person wishes they didn't have these kinds of fears. I'm pretty sure the devil will show up in this reading soon. Like, why is the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Wands. Yeah, this person is definitely waiting to come out of the cold. They are waiting for you to be the one to say something, because you know how they are. They're not about to say anything, like not right now anyways. So they're kind of hoping, and I feel like the more they wait and the more it doesn't happen, the more they get into this Nine of Swords energy where they're just really upset about the situation, having a lot of anxiety, stress, depression maybe. And the depression could be linked to their fears, their insecurities. So we have the Ten of Wands in reverse as well. Again, not wanting it to be over, not wanting the relationship to be done. We got the 10 in reverse again. So they're basically just waiting for this to happen. They feel like it's worth waiting for. But at the same time, they're trying to stay safe emotionally. Oops. They're trying to stay safe emotionally and not have to deal with any pain. Why the Eight of Wands? The Hierophant. Okay. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus energy as well. This person, they really want to get unstuck. They really want to be able to think more clearly about the situation and express their emotions more freely and fearlessly, but they hesitate with the communication. This person could go into detail about why they are the way they are, but then they would look weak and that would affect their pride. So if they tell you they have issues, they tell you that they get jealous, that they fear losing you, that they get insecure and you know, feel low about themselves at times like everyone else does, they feel this will really take away from how you see them, and that you would probably judge, you know, not that you would, but everybody's afraid of judgment no matter who it's from. Like, that's why people hide so much. So it's like all these fears with this person. Why is the Strength in reverse? Why is the Strength card in reverse? Judgment. You see what I mean? Their weakness, you know, and they've got the Judgment card. But this doesn't only speak of them being afraid of judgment, this also speaks of them coming forward, because Judgment is a card of fate. You know, it means fate, it's like destiny, you know, calling. So they will kind of back down from their fears and, you know, all that, and kind of soften up and come forward because they feel like this is what's meant to happen. If you're not coming forward, they're going to come forward because they're going to be like, you know what, this is my destiny. I'm not going to let this go because of my little fears or whatever. Maybe they plan on working on their issues. But we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this person is not enjoying being away from this. Oh gosh. They're not enjoying being away from you. And I feel like it's them who wants to give this relationship a chance, but it's once they can unstick themselves, right? So Temperance is here too. So here we got two angels. Destiny, divine timing. It's just a matter of time here. And I feel like with this Free Yourself card, some of you may be kind of holding on to the outcome, but this can also be for them not being able to control themselves. And this is why they're thinking of taking back control of their life. It's like their behavior, as you know, going back to them wishing they weren't the way they were, their behavior kind of controls their life. It ruins their relationships. It ruins their, you know, could ruin anything in their life at this point. And this is why they want to get back control of it. So whatever happened to them in their past, whatever is affecting them, any kind of rejection is affecting them, their relationships, maybe even their work. And they want to grasp, they want to change this. I feel like they can't deal with the inner struggle within themselves anymore. I know, like, some of you, why am I getting emotional? I feel like I'm about to cry. I don't know why. But anyways, say you're mad at this person. You're probably shouting right now saying, screw them, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, the reality is, when people do things, when they act angry or aggressive or just controlling or whatever, it's because there's a little child inside of them crying for attention, crying in fear because they don't want to relive any kind of rejection or pain or abuse that they went through in their childhood. So yeah, it's normal to feel mad at someone who hurt you, but there is also their inner child kind of screaming out for attention and help, you know, and they can feel this and they want to transform from the pain that they feel deep down, you know. And especially with males, men who have been through stuff in their childhood, it always comes out in anger, bad behavior, and all of that when they get older. So you can look at that, but you can also look at the child who's inside, who's crying, you know, because kids are innocent, you know, they didn't ask for rejection, they didn't ask for abuse, And then they grow up and it's like anger, 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 and pain and fear, and, you know, getting into relationships and worried about abandonment issues. Maybe their parents abandoned them in some kind of way, and they don't want you to abandon them, so they act up, you know, they kind of subconsciously view you as that parent. Just an example, you know, that doesn't have to be what's going on, but there is always that truth behind everyone's bad behavior, you know what I mean? Doesn't justify it, but it's something that happened, you know. So let me see. I want to look at this person's emotions towards you a little bit more, just to get like the real, like down to the detail. How are they feeling about Leo? They don't feel like letting go. They're kind of hanging around in the background. I feel like they're just, again, there's that safe thing, like they're waiting until it feels safe to come forward. Star in reverse. So yeah, there's no communication, just them hanging around, waiting for the right moment. They may feel a lot of insecurity. They may feel like you are too good for them, or that you may have someone, or you may be talking to people who they feel I try to say think and feel at the same time. You might be like following or in communication with people who they feel are better looking than them, or, you know, competition. Something is bringing up this person's fears. All right, and that's what they're trying to avoid, but they're trying to hang around because they feel like they have this deep connection with you, this love for you, but there's all these things around it that bring up their fears, you know. So they try and act tough and like they don't need you, but they do need a lot of love, you know. This person needs a lot of love. They just will not admit to it, and I hope that they are actually working on themselves, the root cause, because that's the only way to free themselves and take back control of their life. All right, how are they viewing Leo? How are they viewing Leo? They feel like you're disappointed in them. They may feel like you have bad feelings towards them, yeah, and they may feel rejected by you. They still feel like there's something that they're perceiving as rejection. You know, they don't feel like you are seeing them in a good light right now. Could be dealing with a Virgo. We also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, as I said, and Libra. They don't think you're seeing them in a good way, which probably contributes to them not wanting to come forward. It's like, I did just see the devil. All right. So the way I just saw the devil card, it was like, it just peeped out. It's almost like this person's stuck energy and their inner pain and fear kind of peeping its head out. It was like a child peeping its head out, the way that card looked. Wow, this is like, take time to breathe out. Believe in the impossible. Maybe this person opens up to you about what's really going on. Conclusions are within reach, and hold your vision. Free yourself from the connection if you want to, but I feel like, you know, keep an eye out, because you may, like, they may reveal something to you that you weren't expecting, you know, some truths about what's really going on inside of them. I feel like there's a deep love for you, but there's that fear that is just overriding everything, ruining the relationship, and they know this. So we have expect powerful change. Hopefully they are working on themselves, as I said before, and there could be powerful change, but depends on your situation. What's going on with Leo? What do we have for Leo? We have, if you believe, within the next few months, that looks like a time period for them to be working on themselves and healing. That's a long enough time, a few months. It takes 30 days to like kind of kickstart reprogramming your mind and healing. So a few months is possible. We have ask your angels and don't stop. I feel like you need to just do the inner work for yourself. Like you just believing that things are going to be okay. Asking your angels if this is right for you. Getting insight from your higher self, seeing if this is the relationship you should be in or should you move on, you know. There's no better answer than the one from your higher self, from the universe, from the angels, whoever you speak to. There's no better answer than from your own source, you know. So this is what I'm seeing for you, Leo. This relationship isn't over, but your person has major issues that they themselves wish they didn't have and wish they can work on, want to work on. I feel like they know how burdening their issues are on you and on this relationship. They know this, and I feel like for some of you, this could be why they are kind of avoiding the situation as well. It's like, I'm kind of ruining Leo's life or Leo's day sometimes. Some days I make Leo feel unhappy with my BS. It's kind of, I mean, I feel bad for this person, but I know that their behavior is probably a lot, but just keep in mind where it could be stemming from. Okay, that's the most important thing. And also whether, you know, whether it's from their childhood or not, it depends on whether you want to deal with this or work through it or not. You know, if you want to or not, basically, it's up to you. So Leo, this is what I'm seeing for you. Check your other placements if you want to know what else is going on. Leave a like if you enjoyed this reading. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thank you so much for watching.